Then I can put the 100 podcast like logo before the video.
Before the video, yeah. Yeah.
Good, we good, we in there?
Yeah, we in there.
We good, we in there.
We in there.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Today.
That's just cutting me off, huh? I'm gonna get a little adjustment real quick.
Yeah.
Cutting off my head. There we go. There we go. Now we good. Alright. There it is.
Alright, so what's today? Today's Tuesday.
I don't know, it's Tuesday, but it's the 25th episode of the 100 podcast.
It's goddamn Monday. Shit.
Damn, it's Monday, and it feels like day 100 of the quarantine. I think we're going crazy over here. I don't know, dude. This quarantine's driving me crazy. I'd rather risk it at this point and kind of just go out and go have some fun, but I'm going to quit.
I'm just going to quit.
Yeah, I brought in Dejan if you guys don't know. He's been in a few times already.
I'm finna fucking quit.
We're just trying to live this quarantine life and trying to figure out what vacation we got planned after we're back.
You know, man. What the fuck am I saying? This quarantine is crazy. But it's time to live.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm tired of being locked up.
You got do you have any plans for when the quarantine's over? Are you going to Coachella in October?
No.
No, you're not going to Coachella in October?
I'll be at all the pool parties. So
okay.
I'll be in Palm Springs and whatnot. But I will not be at Coachella.
Alright.
Coachella. What about you? You going to Coachella?
I don't have any tickets at the moment, but I'm thinking about it, man. I'm thinking about putting in the money, I guess. It's in October. I think you could save the money by October. Yeah. If tickets aren't like they're not trying to sell them for ridiculous prices.
Mm-hmm.
I might go to Coachella. I might check it out, but I'll definitely, after the quarantine's over, I definitely want to travel somewhere. Take a plane somewhere, or like, shit, even take a drive somewhere, you know? Take a fucking nice drive.
Oh, man. I think the best thing I've done that was random was I woke up on it was a Saturday, and I woke up Saturday with no plans. Just woke up and just, okay, it's Saturday, it's the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm not working well. I fucking just drove to San Diego by myself. And then bar hop by myself.
Really?
Yeah.
That's tight.
And that was fun. That was real fun.
And so did you stay out there, or did you just what'd you end up doing?
Nah, so I got out there about 12:30. I was drinking until about 5 or 6. After that, I went to go eat, sober up, and then went back home. Yeah.
So just made it a day trip?
Made it a little day trip. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's...
Ain't nobody even know. I didn't post nothing. I just took off.
I know. It's crazy how close everything is, actually. Like, for me, I don't know. That's why when people kind of tell me, I don't know. I've had people, when I tell them the podcast is in DHS, they're like, damn, why so far? And in my head, I'm like, if you lived in LA, it'd take you an hour and a half just to get across LA. Like, it takes you 30 minutes to get here. Like, how bad is that?
Yeah.
You know, you feel me? Like, how bad is the drive?
Yeah.
It's not that bad. And I enjoyed taking a little trip, and I kind of having the podcast, making it feel like, because most people live in the valley, right there, Indio, La Quinta, something like that, Yeah. So I think it feels better, taking a little drive out and kind of feeling like you're going to your own, a studio. You're not going to just somebody's pad down the street, I like to have it feel a little different.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
It's kind of crazy. This quarantine even makes it hard for me to get guests because people are all sketch the fuck out.
Yep.
Weird situation.
Yeah, I've been saying, man, I'm the ones who are most worried are the ones who will get it. Straight up. Because it goes back to when we was in the car on the way here. The ones who are the most worried are sitting at home not doing shit. Mm-hmm. They're really quarantining, and all that's doing is just weakening their immune system. So now they're bound to catch the shit, whether they know it or not. So
yeah, I feel you on that.
If you're not getting out, staying active, and at least trying to stay active, you sitting at home is doing exactly what is supposed to happen.
Exactly, just kind of letting everything
sit at home,
go south.
Eat bad, It don't matter what kind of germs. It don't matter if you wash your hands for 24 hours straight of the day, but man, it's also about the immune, dog. And you sit at home being depressed and stressed, that's all you doing is weakening your shit. So next time you go pump that gas, you gonna touch that gas handle, it's gonna be over with for you.
I had
COVID.
I had a buddy tell me, if anything, he heard a couple, I don't know, ideas from people, and it was maybe just have the elderly people, anybody older than a certain age, have them self-quarantine themselves for a little while. And basically, everybody else go back to normal life, you know? Like, you gotta get to work, you know, all that regular shit. But most of the people that are retired already or in a, you know, in a home or whatever, obviously just self-quarantine yourself. And so, you know, those are the highest risk, and let everybody else get back to work. Because, you know, if they get corona or whatever, man, 99% of us are going to be fine. The death rate right now is 2%. Maybe, you know, we could push and say 3%, but it's really like 2% is the death rate. And the death rate for, like, let's say, so out of 100 people, that's 2 people are dying, bro. Mm-hmm. And then let's say and the older people, the older population, I don't know the exact numbers, I haven't really checked in the last week or whatever, but it was like 10%. It was like 10 out of 100 people are dying. So, like, if anything, keep those people away from everybody and let everybody else just get back to work, man, and get back to their regular lives, because fuck, dude, we got lives to live. The world doesn't stop. Fucking the country doesn't just stop. Right. It's not like we can't do that. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me. I think we can just pause everything.
I've been thinking, and I'll just be thinking, like, I'm like, all right, they say we haven't hit a peak yet. Like, we haven't hit that peak of deaths yet, but we're supposed to hit it, right?
Yeah, I think it was the next around today or something.
Now
the 12th, I think it was.
It's like, how do they know, though?
They have no idea.
But then it goes back to, it's part of the game plan. All right, we're going to shut down these states. 2 weeks going to go by. They're going to sit in the house all day long, eat bad, do all the dumb shit. Now it's 2 weeks of doing dumb shit at home, not doing shit.
Yeah.
Weak immune system. Next time you go out, you're gonna be fucked off.
Yeah, and it's not gonna stop. It's not like it's just gonna disappear. You know, it's out there now. It already crossed into the human population. This virus, so it's here, dude. Like, it's not disappearing. It's not gonna just go away.
I can't tell you the last time I got sick. Like, I actually got sick. I can't say. I can't even remember the last time I got sick. Like, that's how long it's been since I've been sick.
I'm not really. The only sickness I've gotten a lot of times for some fucking reason is strep throat. I've gotten strep throat like 5 or 6 times. Yeah. And I've got nothing else. Like, no other, nothing but strep throat, which is like it's so horrible. Anybody that's had it knows it sucks, dude. You can't even breathe. Yeah. Can't even like swallow or anything. Your throat's all dry. It hurts. Like, I don't get it. Don't get it.
I'm telling you, dog, I can't tell you the last time I had the flu. It might have been 2 years ago when I was playing ball. That might have been the last time I had the flu, but ever since then, boy, I've just been out here. Yeah. Just been out here, dog.
I feel like, too, whenever I feel sick, whenever I felt like kind of under the weather, I still work out, and then I feel better the next day.
Yeah, you start getting
better. You're good. Yeah, your body's good. It just had to kind of get it out a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I hope everybody's staying fit during the quarantine, which I know nobody is. I know everybody's just drinking and getting fucked up like we are, you know.
Like we are.
Staying fit a little bit. Shout out Gleason. We did a workout the other day.
Don't be fooled. Just because you see it, hey, when this beer go down, tomorrow, just know we back at it.
Yeah, we working again tomorrow.
Back in the sun.
We'll post that hike tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we back at it. Yeah, man.
The 100.
I heard baseball supposed to come back. I seen that shit on Twitter.
What's crazy is the UFC was gonna have an event on Saturday, right? A couple days ago. Yeah. And something happened, dude. One of the people backed out, and then something happened, and they shut down the whole event. But they were gonna do an event, which was kind of crazy because everything shut down. So it would have been literally the only professional sport going on right now. It would have been so sick, dude. The UFC. Dude, that would have been the only thing in the news. UFC would have been everywhere, and Dana White was smart as fuck for thinking of that, you know, thinking like, and now they're trying to buy that island. They're trying to buy an island, or they already got an island or something. That they're planning to fly out people, and because what I heard actually on a Joe Rogan podcast is they have to put on a certain number of fights to get like 750 million or something from ESPN. Okay. Because they're sponsored by ESPN now, so they have to put on a certain amount of fights by the end of the year to get their money. Yeah. And they haven't put on fights, and like they can't really like just not put fights on. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna go rent that island, I don't know where or what. Supposedly it's Jeffrey Epstein's island. You know who Jeffrey Epstein is?
No.
The fucking the guy that was like I don't know, like raping all these young women and shit. They were like basically girls, and he had like all these rich people with him. Like Bill Clinton was with him at some point, and like all kinds of rich.
Basically, finna get his shit.
Yeah, they're about to get his island, but they're supposed to be having fights like every week, dude, and flying out these UFC fighters on private airplanes, and obviously there'll be no fans or anything, but they're supposed to have fights like all the time because they gotta make their.
That's gonna be hot ass.
Yeah, you think so?
That's gonna be like what was that show called where it was two coaches and then they had their teams, the Contender.
Oh, like the Ultimate Fighter.
Ultimate Fighter. That's what it's gonna be like that. Them boys, it's gonna be pro fighters in the ring.
Just it's like the same shit. It's the same UFC shit.
Yeah, it's the same thing. What I'm just saying. I feel like people show out more with people around.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Yeah.
I swear UFC is a spectator sport.
It sucks, dude. I've watched it. They had one event with no people on it.
Yeah.
And
it's like they boys were sparring.
Dude. Yeah. How do you get hyped to beat somebody's ass and you ain't got nobody? You don't got nobody getting hyped, dude. Like you're like
you just out there.
Yeah, and you're looking around and there ain't not one person in the crowd, dude.
You got coach coaching you up. Like coach, am I at practice? Just not with a sparring partner. Like, fuck. So.
And that's kind of how it looked.
We gonna see how that's gonna go.
Yeah, you almost have to have somebody, huh? You almost have to have some fans or something.
Yeah, at least. Give me about 50 fans, 100 fans, and I'll be cool. I'll make it work.
Yeah, make it even like in a little ass like arena or something, and make it like feel big, you know.
Right.
Make it loud. You have to have it loud. That shit's I
promise
crazy.
You, bro. If football didn't have people watching us, I probably. I mean,
that's a spectator sport too, for sure.
Anything,
dude.
Bro. Anything is spectator sport at this point.
For real.
Basketball, football, everything's spectator shit, bro.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, true. I would just definitely say though, like those contact sports are a lot more, just because they start to suck at some point when you're just getting beat up all the time and you're like, all right, bro, I'm not feeling this.
Like even scrimmages, when we have scrimmages against each other or different teams, even just that small crowd of goddamn 30 people and parents, it made a difference.
Yeah,
it still made a difference.
Yeah, exactly.
It made a difference.
It just gives you that little extra energy, huh? It just makes you a little more hyped.
Yeah, it's like, oh, damn, I can't fuck up. Like, this is real. People watching me. I gotta show out a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
It's so crazy, too. Just thinking about that just kind of puts me back.
You ever go on Instagram Live? Like, you ever started Instagram Live with yourself?
Yeah, I've done it on when I've gone snowboarding.
Okay.
I've gone snowboarding.
So, I know the times I have went on Instagram Live, I ain't gonna lie, but I get stage fright. When I see that, when I see that 25 viewers, oh shit, I gotta go. Like,
remember we did that one. Remember that podcast and it was on Instagram Live. That Which one, me, you, and Kenyon. We did that one at my pad.
Oh yeah,
and that was on Instagram Live, and that was kind of funny. That was kind of weird. People were on that shit, commenting, and it is. That is a little.
It is kind of nerve wracking a little bit.
Yeah.
So I can see the UFC doing some live shit like that, and I can see the fighters being like, well, no one's here, but this is still being broadcast. So
well, it's gonna still be on TV, you know. It'll still be live. It'll still be like a pay-per-view.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
or on
facts.
ESPN.
Yeah, I'm sure,
you feel me? Yeah, it'll still be like on. And what's crazy is it's gonna be everywhere, just because nobody has any other thing to watch. You know, everybody's gonna be watching this shit. If you're a casual, like sports fan, you're gonna be watching that. If you don't got nothing else to watch, there's nothing else to even tune into. Right. Like, that's
what does ESPN show now?
I don't even know. I haven't gone.
I haven't watched ESPN in a long time.
I haven't watched it in years, bro. I don't even watch ESPN.
Me neither. I barely watch TV. Keep it on it.
Yeah, I don't watch. I'm on YouTube more than TV, to be honest.
Yeah, facts. I stay on YouTube.
Yeah, or like Netflix or Hulu or some shit. Have you watched The Tiger King yet?
No, I'm not gonna watch it. I watched the first episode and I was not fucking with it.
You said this is too much.
I said I was falling asleep on it. I was right there falling. I'm like, bro, who said this was hype, bro? This is hot trash.
This shit, dude, it's wild, bro. It's so random.
It's like random, yeah.
It's like so dumb. It's like by the time I got to the last episode, I was falling asleep. I was like, nah, this shit isn't even like good, you know.
The very first episode, I'm like, yeah, this shit's gonna be trash. What happened? Fell asleep.
Oh man.
After that, I said, yeah, I'm not gonna watch this.
Yeah, that shit. I started watching that Altered Carbon show that Kenyon was telling us about.
Yeah, I'm watching it now. Actually, I was watching it, and I kind of stopped watching it because
you weren't feeling it either, or what?
think like I lost track of everything. I fell asleep on one episode and
you didn't know what episode you're on or whatever, and it's just kind of forgot what was going on.
Yeah, it's not one of them shows where you can kind of like put pieces together as the show keeps going. I woke up.
You have to pay attention the whole time.
I was a whole new person. I said, bro, what? I said, all right, I'm not watching this no more.
Yeah. Right. You know what's kind of cool is that show Black Mirror, because
Black Mirror is tight.
You could watch just one episode, you know, and that was the whole story was in that one episode. Yeah. But yeah,
Black Mirror is tight.
I actually watched 2 on Hulu a lot. Watch out, bro! This shit's gonna come flying at you. Oh, dude. I watch on Hulu a lot. I watch Shark Tank. I don't know if you ever heard of Shark Tank. Mm-hmm. Has like, you know, all those entrepreneurs and shit. I like watching that for some reason. It's businesses and like new products. It interests me. I feel like it's I don't know. I haven't checked if they have any new episodes lately, but they're probably gonna stop. You know, I think everything is like stopping production basically.
Hey, have you checked your comments at all? Like in your recent like podcasts?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah. Like, has anyone like said like, "Hey, talk about this"? Or
no, nobody like tells me what to. I've had like Zach on my podcast, or he's commented a few times. I had this, I don't know what her name was. It was like Lady something commented on my last one with my cousin Mandy. She was a nurse.
Yeah.
She said like just like, oh, she like used to know her and she's a great person and it's a good podcast, and that was the comment on that one. And then Zach's commented on a few of them.
Yeah. I've
had like a random couple people comment like, oh, great podcast, but I haven't really had any critiques like telling me like, oh, talk about this, talk about that, bring up this. None of that yet. I'm sure it'll start coming the more subscribers I get. I'm still barely. Once I get to 100 subscribers, and I feel like it'll be more established, you know, then people are gonna look at it and be like, all right, you know, there's 100 people that are. Because nobody, like, I feel like nobody subscribes on YouTube for the longest time. I feel like it takes forever for somebody to be like, all right, and subscribe to somebody's
that was me for a while. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's like, no, what's the big deal? You know, yeah.
But that was me that was me for the longest, and then after that, I subscribed to everything now.
Yeah. I'm subscribed to a few things for sure. Yeah. I started doing it a lot more often, subscribing to stuff that interests me. But what do you subscribe to? Give me some things, some channels you're subscribed to on YouTube.
Besides almost like every car person. If you got a YouTube channel and you just driving cars,
you're probably
you go on the car meets, I'm gonna subscribe. Yeah.
Damn.
So majority of my YouTube is subscription to car channels. The second would be skits. So like Big Jaw, or who else? I can't think. Supreme Dreams one. The anime dude. So yeah, the small skits, a few skit people that I follow. Early, when I had my YouTube channel back in like 2010, I was subscribed to all the gaming channels. Okay. For Call of Duty, so like.
You had a gaming channel too, or what?
I did actually.
And what happened? You just stopped doing it, or
I stopped doing it. I forgot the name of it too. I don't even know what my name was. Yeah.
Hey, if you're down, we should definitely get into that again. Because I wanted to do a gaming channel. That shit's fun.
Well, I'll tell you what. If they push this quarantine back till May 30th,
you'll be on that gaming channel.
On PS5, here I come.
PS5, here I come.
I'm on the way.
Yeah, that's legit though. So you had a game. How many people you have on that? Or did you have anybody checking that thing out?
I think the most views I got was probably like 200 views.
That's not bad, though. That's good. Yeah, that's good.
You know, the Call of Duty community huge, bro. So
yeah,
I posted it.
You ever post on Twitch or anything?
No. I think at the time Twitch wasn't even up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
I was a freshman in high school. I wasn't even partying yet. I didn't start partying until sophomore year, after we played Palm Desert.
So you started kicking it with the older dudes?
Yeah, basically.
Varsity and shit. Kicking it with
That's
the older
when I started partying and shit. But the whole freshman year, I was getting A's and playing Call of Duty all day.
Man.
After that boy said 1.9.
1.9.
1.7. Barely, man. Coach. Hey, Coach, I need help. Put me some classes. I need some help.
What would Coach do for that? Would he just be like...
During the summer, I would take maybe a test for somebody's class, or I would do a week's worth of assignments, turn that in, and then I get up to my 2.0, whatever I need to play ball. So,
but you figured it out.
Yeah, we figured it out. But
yeah, I remember that shit, man. Being in high school, just playing video games all day and just coming home and shit, going to school and you're still thinking about video games. You can't even focus on school.
Can't even focus on school. I'm thinking about Call of Duty right now.
You got bitches hitting you up and you're like, I don't even want to talk to you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't even talk to me.
At football practice, like, damn, man, I can't wait to hop on this
I know. You gotta get through the 2 hours, you're just sweating. Right when you get home, you don't even care about nothing else. You get on Call of Duty, throw the headphones on.
No shower, no nothing. Right to it.
Yeah. I remember sometimes going to school, bro, especially, dude, like if they dropped Call of Duty, like literally the day before or whatever, I'd be going to school the next day tired. I wouldn't have went to sleep.
Exhausted. Mom, I'm sick.
I know, I'm sick.
I'm sick.
Luckily, being an athlete, we'd have weight training, 6th period, or football, or you figure out a way to get out of school super early.
Yeah.
And shit, sometimes we'd be out of school and we didn't have to do anything. We'd be out of school by like 11, 12.
Tuesdays is my favorite days.
Yeah? I don't even remember. That was short day?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm so far gone. I feel like I got my kid. I got my oldest now in school, bro. Mm-hmm. He's in school. Well, now he's not in school, but he was in school.
What grade is he in?
He's pre-K, so he'll be kindergarten next year.
Okay.
He's technically, because he's in private school, but he's technically old, like not old enough to where he should be in like TK or whatever next year. But his teachers recommended kindergarten, so he'll be able to skip to kindergarten, which is good because.
What's TK?
TK is, I don't know, it's like called like transitional kindergarten, and they just put it in.
I that's some new shit.
Yeah, they just put it in a couple years ago. So if you're like born after September something or something like that, you have to go to TK, and he's like just past it. He's like born after whatever the date is. But luckily he does pretty good at school, dude. He's pretty smart. I could tell already for being a little kid. He's got a little brain on his head.
That's good.
He's got a big old head like his dad. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
that's a fact. What's up, bro? Are you excited about having kids at some point? Do you want kids?
Yeah. I do. I'm so curious to see what they gonna look like.
I'm
curious about that shit. Okay.
It's weird, dude, seeing your face like on like another person. Yeah. You're like, what the
like what?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you know you're me, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know you're me.
Exactly. Seeing your personality traits,
Yeah.
It's weird. It'll be crazy too. It'll be cool, especially if you have a boy, bro. It'll be cool, like seeing him. A girl will be cool too, obviously, but having a boy will be cool. Watching him be a little athlete and watching him ball out. Like my son right now, dude. I play football with him in the front yard, and that was a little beast. Now he's got little jukes on him. He'll run right by me now. Yeah. Like, dang.
Well, I can't turn like that no more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The other day, I was putting some jukes on him, and I jumped the wrong way, and I was like, tore my ACL. I tore my ACL. My shit felt all loose. I was like,
oh, shit.
I need to slow it down. I'm an old man now.
Man. Yeah, man.
Oh.
You want any more kids?
Yeah, kind of. I was only a kid, so I feel like I want a big family, kind of. I kind of want, like, a lot of kids, but...
Did you always want a lot of kids, or just when you had your boys, that's when you kind of, like...
I feel like after I had TJ, like, it was cool, like, one kid's cool, like, I enjoyed it, I liked it. One kid's really cool, because you can kind of put all your focus on one kid, and, like...
Right.
There's no, like, splitting your time, like, everything they want you can focus on, but then once you have two, it's like, fuck, I'm already, like, stretched, might as well just have another one, or another one, like, it doesn't really matter at that point, I already feel like I don't have much time on my hands anyways. What's the difference of having another kid? It's the same shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, I definitely want kids. It's fun, man. It's fun having kids. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of responsibility. I don't have money. I can't do a lot of shit. I wear the same clothes I've had since high school. Yeah. But I don't know. It's fun, man. It's fulfilling for sure. Mm-hmm. Especially when you wake up, and your kid like looks you nice and like, I love you, daddy. You're like, oh damn, what's up? I love you too, dude. Yeah. Makes your morning even a little bit better.
That's good.
But then, you know, they can be little devils and they can be little assholes. And, yeah.
For sure.
Whine, tantrums.
Yep.
Any parent out there that watches this knows. You, dude, and especially if you're married, whatever, you're with the kid's mom, whatever, dude, you ain't getting no private time, bro. You're going to have to figure out those quickies real good.
Real quick.
You're going to have to throw her up on a washer, you know, throw her in the closet, you know, in the shower when the kids are asleep. You're going to have to get on the floor. Like, dude.
Real quick.
Come on. Parents know. You know how it goes.
We got 10 minutes till we hear it cry.
Yeah, dude. And then, yeah, exactly. You got that baby monitor on. And then you're going to be right about to finish, dog. And then the baby cries. And then you're like, what the fuck?
Fuck.
Just let me finish. Let me fuck the baby. The baby's fine.
We can see him. He's good.
He's good. He'll be alright. Let him cry it out. Man.
That's funny.
Shit's wild, dude, being a parent. And you feel like you got a lot of responsibility, you know. You feel like, I feel like you know, just like work and school or whatever. You feel like, damn, like shit, like life's not that. I got a lot of shit I gotta take care of, you know. Like I got a lot of shit I gotta think about. And then once you have kids, dude, it's like way more, dude. Like you gotta keep this person alive. You gotta make sure this person stays alive. Dude.
Stay alive,
fuck, dude.
That's crazy.
And it's like when you got a little 1-year-old, a little 2-year-old, dude. Like they're just like little madmen. Like they're little crazy, like little psychopaths, dude. Like they'll touch anything, they'll eat anything. Like
put the socks in the fridge. That's
bro,
crazy.
yeah, put the socks in the fridge. Like dude, they'll put anything everywhere, bro. Nah, that shit's so crazy.
Curious Georges.
Yep, exactly. And that's the main thing, man. You gotta keep those motherfuckers alive.
Yeah.
You got big responsibility. Your shit doesn't even matter at this point.
Right.
Like, I don't know how many times my kid was eating something and choking, and you gotta fucking get your finger in there, pull it out, slap him on the back, and make the food pop out. Like, bro, a few times. That's
crazy. That's scary.
That's the only thing I can say about somebody that's a new parent or something. Like, just keep it cool. You know, if your kid's like starting to choke on something, like don't freak out. Like just
because they'll freak out for sure.
Yeah, just do the normal things. You know, like 99.9% of the time, especially if you're feeding them the right foods, like it's not even really gonna get stuck. Like it's soft. Like so, if anything, if you do a little tap on the back, you know, if it's a real small baby, make sure you kind of like turn them more towards like on their stomach. Like just the small things. Like don't freak out. Because when you freak out, then that's when shit gets serious. Yeah. Then you don't do anything. You don't try to make the issue better. Mm-hmm. You just kind of like, or if you freeze, like don't freeze, dude. Just
go for it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same way too when they're crying. You know, when kids are crying, I feel like it's up to you. If you walk up to the kid like, hey, what's wrong? Then they're gonna cry harder. If you walk up to somebody, hey man, what's up? Why you crying? They might, and then they might tighten up a little bit.
Exactly. And you can see that, and I'm sure you've even seen it with your nephew or whatever.
I have. Yeah.
It all depends on how you come at him.
Yeah.
If you come at them like you're all scared, like, are you okay? Like, they're going to freak out. They're going to be like, oh, I'm hurt, and I'm hurt. I'm like, yeah, you know. And if you just come at them like, I don't know how many times my kids are crying. I'm just like, get up.
Get up.
Why are you crying?
What happened?
Yeah.
You fail? Did you break something? No? Oh, bro. You want some water? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, exactly. You want me to kiss it? I'll kiss it.
Yeah.
All right, okay. You're good? Yeah, I'm good.
Tears go away quick.
Yeah, bro.
All right. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Let me go ahead and get another one.
One of these Lagunitas.
Mm-hmm.
Can you open it with a lighter, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Here. This is our Kickback Quarantine podcast. Shout out to my 60 subscribers. Let's push it to 100 podcasts. Now, hey, if you search 100 podcasts in one word, you just search it on YouTube. I'm the first thing that comes up now on YouTube. Let's go. My shit's moving on up, bro. We be getting it up. We getting the views up. Subscribers are up. So if you search 100 podcast, it'll be the first thing that pops up. Hit the subscribe button.
Shout out, man, real quick. Shout out to all the white homies, man. Y'all the ones who taught me how to open a beer with a lighter.
All the white homies.
All the white homies, man. All the frat boys. Shout out to y'all, man.
Frat boys.
Y'all was clutch for that. Y'all boys taught me that one. I said, okay. I feel like I'm in the game now.
Well, shout out to Bag of Dirty. Where's fucking Kenyon at? Where's my
Bag of Dirt Cheeks?
Yeah, where's he at, dog? We're missing him today.
Can't call it.
Well, he's probably working or something.
Yeah, he's working. What time is it actually? Yep. Just now getting off.
Yeet. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, 25th episode. We're chilling back, trying to deal with this quarantine life.
If y'all ever bored, man, just click on one of these podcasts. Because they're pretty lengthy. Click on the podcast. You know, if we drinking, you pop one up and just drink with us.
Yeah, exactly.
And just watch, bro. Just listen.
I'm thinking about doing some on Instagram Live, like especially if I get you guys in or whatever, like the regulars, like we were going to on Mondays or whatever. Maybe do some on Instagram Live because I enjoyed having the people on there, you know,
and talking to us. Yeah,
it was interesting. And they're like talking about shit, and you kind of bring up what they're talking about, and I like that. I like that vibe. But then again, live is it can be kind of sketchy, you know. Live is live. It is live. You ain't got no...
I mean, it can't be no worse than butt cheeks getting twerked in, you know what I'm talking about? So
I know, bro. Facebook Lives are so wild now. What is going on?
They sucking dildos on Facebook Live. I'm like, whoa, girl.
Girl, we be...
Not even girl, woman.
Tory Lanez broke the record on Facebook the other day. I think it was Facebook or Instagram.
It was TikTok.
Oh, was it TikTok?
TikTok.
Bro, these people are getting wild on the live. Drake just was on live with fucking Diddy. And Diddy told him he's in his top 5. What do you think about that? Who's your top 5 rappers?
Okay.
Oh, this is kind of you gotta think a little bit. Top 5 rappers all time.
All time. Well, I'll give you my top favorite today. Shit. Okay, well, Future, he's there. Future, I don't know if he's number 1 or not, but I'm just going through it. You know what? We're gonna go Future.
Future's in your top 5 right now? Or
yes.
Top 5?
Now.
Okay.
If I can go in order, my order would be Lil Baby, Future, NBA Youngboy. What's that? That's 3. And then we gonna go with where's he at? Young Nudie, and goddamn, I'm looking for. Oh God, Rod! I forgot, bro.
So you got 4 of this?
It's probably Rod Wave.
Okay.
Rod Wave. Yeah.
I would go probably Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez is my top, maybe. It's a battle between Tory Lanez and A Boogie. I like A Boogie.
I forgot about A Boogie. Yeah.
A Boogie with the hoodie. Tory Lanez, A Boogie. For some reason, I'm gonna put Schoolboy Q in there just because I like Schoolboy Q. I don't know. I just like his. I've been watching a lot of his music videos, so they've been really getting me all in his music. I've been feeling it. Let's see. Schoolboy Q. Those 3. Let me see who else I got that I'm thinking of. I don't know. I would go with somebody who's not alive. Mac Miller. I like listening to Mac Miller a lot. Mac Miller's like in there. I'd stop right there, I guess. 4.
Yeah.
Those are my 4 that I'm into right now.
Yeah.
That's who I'm listening to all the time, probably.
Yeah. I think lately, one person that I never skip when he comes on my phone is Jay the Youngin. Probably don't know who he is.
I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But he cool. He nice. And every time he comes on, I don't skip his music. I let that shit play.
And it's pretty good. Every time it's on, it's like just pretty good music. Yeah. Yeah. Is that your favorite genre? Hip hop. Rap.
Yeah. It'll be hip hop, but if I could pick, I'd probably listen to R&B more than anything else.
What got you into R&B?
Just the vibes. It's chill.
Yeah.
It's not upbeat. You know, the hip hop be having is everything's upbeat. I'd be like, fuck. Sometimes I'd be like, I don't want to hear this shit. Like,
like too much? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like in the mornings on the way to work, bro, I don't put on no hip hop. I'm listening to some Summer Walker or...
Really? You're like, bro, I can't do this.
I'm super slow.
I'm tired. I don't want to hear this.
My brain hurts. Van sometimes just show up to work with no music playing. I'm just...
I've done that. I've done that where I'm driving and I don't even think about music, and then I get to work and I haven't even touched the radio. Yeah, I haven't even touched anything. Yeah, that's why I like to listen to podcasts a lot too. Sometimes, just because. But then again, sometimes I feel like listening to those a lot kind of makes it where I can't think either, because you're just listening to people talk all the time, and you're just like, you get tired of that shit. You're like, all right, fuck. Yeah. All right, I think this is enough for the day. I've listened to 3 hours of somebody talking.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Man. Yep. Out here.
We are out here. How would you? What's your first thing you're gonna do once quarantine's up? once quarantine's up, and I'm not talking about vacation. It could be vacation, but I'm talking about what's the first thing you're gonna do? Are you gonna go to a nice restaurant, sit down and eat? Or are you gonna go?
The goal is to get a new car.
Right when quarantine's up, go get a car.
Yeah, like once we get word as to people things are clearing up, the deaths aren't going as high no more. They're staying pretty steady or getting lower. That's when I'm gonna go out and go car shopping.
What's making you go get a car at that point? What's making you you're just ready for one? You want a new car?
Yeah, I'm ready for one. But just to go at that point, for one, prices will be dropped down. Two, once the dealers, I feel like, to me at least, I feel like once they see that things are starting to clear up a little bit more, then they'll start having more deals and more specials, just so people can come in and pick some shit up. So
get that shit moving.
Get that shit moving again. Yeah.
Have you received your stimulus check yet?
No, from the government. I heard Wednesday we're supposed to get them shits.
Oh, Wednesday we're supposed to get it.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
I'm hoping we get it pretty soon too. I'm waiting on mine.
Yeah.
I've been waiting. I haven't been saying Trump isn't my president, so I hope I get mine. I'm not a hater. I just want my fucking check, dog. But yeah, bro. I feel you. The first thing I'm probably gonna do when shit's up, maybe even just a trip to the beach. Go sit at the beach and enjoy the beach, because all the beaches are closed down. It'll probably be summertime, I feel like, because it's already April, right? Mm-hmm. It's already April. I don't know when this is going to be let up. I feel like I could definitely see it going another month. School's already down for the rest of the year, especially here in California. I don't know everywhere else. Or here, I know in Riverside County. I don't know everywhere else in California. But I think this shit's going to be basically till summer, so I'm hoping summertime, go take a trip to the beach. Maybe even go get a campsite or something, rent an RV. Go camp out for a couple of days. Yeah. I don't know, bro.
I can see that, though. I can see myself doing that. I can see myself picking up a car and then, even that same day, just taking the fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that for sure.
Picking up a car early morning, and then bang. I'll be back. Where you going? I'll be back. Be back in a couple hours. Probably later on tonight. I'll be back.
I'll be back, yeah. Does it trip you out that it was so easy to control the whole U.S. population?
Yes.
It trips me the fuck out. It trips
me out, dog. Like no one's gonna question it. Motherfucker said jump off a bridge, you get extra life, so you just gonna jump off the bridge and hope to get that extra life? Like, bro, is that easy? Like, damn.
I've been thinking about that. It tripped me out that we were just out of nowhere. They were able to basically shut every city down, every county, every state down. Number one.
I feel like nobody even tried to fight it.
Nobody did shit.
No one tried to fight it. They were just, we're getting shut down, okay? Like,
not that I'm one of the people that tried to fight or anything, but I'm just saying, like, it trips me the fuck out that we all were just like, alright, if that's what's best for the country, we'll just not, we'll listen. We'll just go inside our houses and not do shit. Yeah. Shut down all these businesses. Now we gotta wear face covers, which I understand, whatever.
You know what blows my mind, bro? I don't know what people been thinking, but the motherfuckers who be walking, like going on walks with their mask on, do you expect to die immediately once you smell the air? Or what's like...
I don't get it. Yeah.
Like, do you think if you didn't wear that mask outside, you're just gonna die? Like, immediate death? Like, I'm like, bro, like...
And that's what's crazy, is how they're forced basically on you. Now you have to wear them basically by the, I don't even know if it's by the state of... I think it's the state of California, and it might not be. I know Riverside County for sure has an order in basically saying if you're going outside, you have to wear a mask, which is like, all right, dude, I guess.
I'm still testing the waters to this day.
I'm still testing the waters.
Still test the waters to this day. When I go outside and I drive, there's no mask being worn.
Oh, if I'm in my car, I'm definitely not wearing a mask, dude. I'm definitely not.
Only time I put on a mask is when I'm going in the building. But even then, you don't even gotta wear a mask in the building.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only time I wear the mask too. Is when
I'll put it on the mask, but.
I don't want to deal with the people freaking out like, oh my god, he doesn't have a mask on. Oh my god.
Yeah, especially that's why I wear.
Yeah, dude, all awkward when you're like the one guy that doesn't have it on. It's so weird, this whole situation. That's what tripped me out, I think, the most, is how easy it is to control a population.
Shit crazy, dog.
And we all think we're free and, like, you know, we're our own people, but we're like, alright, and we all listen just like that, like we were their pets, you know? And we don't even know whose pet. We're just the government's pet, right. Basically, you know? Like, right. Trippy. Because if this virus that only has a 3% death rate can keep us in our homes and quarantine everybody, like, fuck, man. What happens if something any more serious happens, you know? Like, they're literally going to lock us in our houses and be like, you can't even go to the grocery store. Like, now these fucking doomsday preppers look like they're intelligent as fuck. They're they're the smartest guys on the earth, you know? Right.
Like, man, the hell?
So crazy. What do you, so do you know anyone personally that has coronavirus?
No.
You haven't met anybody personally or anything? No, I don't. I don't think I know anybody personally. I know my buddy's mom, I was talking to my buddy, he said his mom had it, but she was fine. She ended up being fine. She was in the hospital for a couple of days, and then she was fine. And then, I know my cousin's friend's mom had it, and he had it, and they're both fine. They just said they had like a bad cough for a couple days.
Was it worse than the flu?
I feel like that's what they said it was like. Was the flu? It felt like the flu, you know. And then some people that just don't even feel anything, you know. There's the people that get it and don't even have any issues. So I don't know. I'm not really tripping out that much. I'm sure most people aren't, but you know.
How do they test for the virus?
I think it's like a swab. It's like a cotton swab.
That's what I heard too, and I think that cotton swab is fucking everybody up.
Really? You think that shit's got it on it, or what?
That shit got the virus on it. That's like you going into the hospital right now, and they all right, we're gonna do the swab test on you. You going in just how you are now, 100% fine, no symptoms, no nothing. You go in, they whop you, and they come back to me talking about, yeah, you have it. You gonna be like, all right. Who's lying?
Yeah, exactly.
Who just gave it to me? Like,
exactly. I think it's crazy too that they have all these people that think they might have it just come and line up and just wait to cotton swab, and we're all kind of sick, right? So whoever has it, like, we're just all gonna get it now. Like, right. We're all just trying to have it now, right? Like there's no other way to do this. Like,
do you have any symptoms? No, none. I just want to see if I have it. Like alright, bitch.
Alright, bitch. Stay home.
Stay home. Fuck. Scared. I think it's a mind thing too, bro. It really is. It's like if you ever wake up in the morning, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have, or you guys wake up in the morning and your throat is real dry. It's not even sore. Like, it feels sore. You think it's sore, but it's dry.
You like slept with the fan on.
You slept with the fan on with your mouth open, snoring and shit. So you wake up, and you wake up, bang, you like, oh fuck, I got a sore throat. I'm finna get sick. As the day goes on, you start drinking some water. You start hydrating a little bit. Your shit go away. Like, oh, I thought I had a sore throat. It's a mind thing. Like, oh, is it still there? You keep now you swallowing.
Trying to think about it.
Like, is it there? Yep, I still feel it. You don't feel the shit.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, that's what I tell myself. Because you know how your brain, like your head, supposedly has like no pain, like no nerve cells, like no pain receptors.
Yeah.
Whenever I have a headache, I'll tell myself like, bro, there's no pain receptors up there. How do you have a headache? Like, how do you have a headache?
How do you have a headache?
And sometimes it works. Sometimes I'll be like, out of nowhere, I won't have a headache. And I'll be like, see? Like, what the fuck? You're bullshitting yourself, you know?
Lying, dog.
Yeah, and I know that, some people really get migraines and shit real bad. But still, same idea. Like, I'll be like, it's that mental game. You gotta play with yourself. You gotta play a mental game. I'm sure, especially with the injuries you've had, you gotta play a mental game all the time.
Definitely.
You get hurt, you gotta like, nah, that ain't that serious. I'm good.
Straight up.
I'm good. Straight up. I'm good. Keep it going.
Like, damn, I just broke my finger. No, I didn't. It's dislocated. It's good.
I'm good. I'm
good. Let me put it back in. Coach, give me the drugs.
Exactly.
Give me the drugs, coach. I'm good. What happened? I'm good.
I'm good. Nothing.
Sprained my finger. Go get an MRI. Now it's gotta get amputated. It's just gotta get
cut off.
It's all bad.
All fucked up and shit. That's so crazy, man. I see those receivers' hands, bro, in the NFL. They're so nasty because they've broken their hands so many times.
This shit's terrible. Like, I thought my shit was bad, but they shit is Middle fingers is fat. Like,
from those guys just firing that ball in, huh?
Yeah. Just, jam finger. Like, dog. Yeah, man. Can't call it.
That's so crazy is how often you get injured as a pro athlete, you know? Yeah. And then not even every pro athlete, because I feel like baseball and shit, like, they don't really get injured that much. You know?
I think the two highest sports with the most injuries, football number 1, number 2 is hockey, and then I would go rugby, and then I would go soccer.
Yeah, or even, and then I know it's not, I don't even know if it's really considered a sport, but like UFC, obviously. You're in MMA, you know?
Oh,
MMA,
yeah.
That's kind of fighting. I don't know how much of a sport that is. I think that's more of like, that's kind of life and death type shit. Like you're getting your shit punched.
Yeah, you can die from this. You can die from doing this.
Yeah. Have you ever done any martial arts?
No. I wanted
Boxing
to.
Or anything? Nothing?
I wanted to, but football just got in the way. I wish the NFL didn't put all those rules in. I swear, to this day, I wish there was just a waiver you sign as a young kid. Like, hey, your child is at risk of listed death, paralyzation, coma. Like,
list that.
List that shit in. Now, if you want him to play, then all right, cool. But you just know, like, this is the risk. These are the risks. Broken bones.
So are you saying that
keep the old, take all the new rules out and go back to the old?
That's exactly what I was gonna ask you. Yes, that's what you want. You
go
want
back to the
hard
head
football,
contact.
fucking savage, like football.
Yeah.
I feel the same way because now it's straight. It's almost not even toughness anymore. Yeah, it's not even on a football player anymore. Like it's straight. Okay, are you 6'7", and you can
run a fucking 4.4? Are you fast?
Exactly.
You're not gonna get tackled, so are you fast? Like
they're not even. You can't even hit a defenseless receiver. So if he goes up for the ball, you can't even touch him.
Can't even hit him, puss.
Like what is that? That makes no sense to me. You know, like that took away a whole group of players. Like fullbacks got taken out because of that, basically.
Yep.
Just because everything went way faster, so everything got spread out. Mm-hmm. That took out safeties, like hard hitting safeties. Took them out of the game. Mm-hmm. Who else has gotten really taken out of the game from that?
Linebackers. You don't got no more Ray Lewis's. You got speed backers. You got
exactly.
You got basically nickel backers, strong safeties.
Yeah, it took away. It almost took away the grind. You know, any of those people that had to grind to make it to the NFL, like just hard ass workers that didn't really have the athleticism but had that toughness. It kind of just took it away.
I tell you what, what it did was it removed the fear of playing football.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there used to be a fear of playing football. Like, like if you see somebody bigger than you and he get a hold of you, you might get hurt.
You might get fucked
now, it's like you gonna see a dude bigger than you, and if he hurts you, it's a flag.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can cry about it. Now you get a flag.
Like how many of those dudes used to get rocked on those punt returns? You know those guys who catch that punt return, dude, and they just lay him out. Wow.
Helmets popping off.
Fuck, dude. That shit's so wild. The game of football has turned into, like you said, just a game of grab ass, and I get it. I still watch football, which you don't watch football.
Yeah, I don't even watch football.
So I still support it, but yeah, dude, it's definitely not the same. Even the early 2000s when we were kids, like that was still real football. The early 2000s was like savages. Yeah, you know.
Quarterbacks running you over, like whoa.
Yeah, hell? Exactly. Mm-hmm. And that's what I don't like either. I don't like that quarterbacks. It's like, if they get touched, you get a penalty. That's a ridiculous. They're football players, bro. Right, if they get hurt, they get hurt. It's football. Like what the? That's why we were playing the game. That's why you guys get paid millions, right? Like that's kind of.
That's the whole point of getting paid millions, is to take care of your body when you're done.
Yeah, like, and I get it because like baseball, you don't get injured as much, but you play 162 games a year. Yeah. So like that makes sense, you know. Like you get paid your millions for all that time. Just like football players, they play only, 7? Well, I guess, maybe like 20 games altogether with scrimmages and shit. Yeah. 20 games in a year, you're getting paid millions. Like, bro, I think you got to take that risk. Like, I think they should take that risk.
Tell you.
But, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird now.
I wouldn't even put, like if they made a new contract saying that, you could really get hurt from playing the sport. I wouldn't put death, the shit I was naming. But if I could word it myself, I'd probably say something similar, like, hey, you're at risk of,
like serious bodily injury.
Yeah, like threatening injuries. Like you're at risk of some serious injuries. Don't list them, don't name them, But just know, what's a serious injury? A serious injury is a broken bone, or it's just something where it's gonna have you out for a long time. So, because I feel like if somebody did put death and paralyzation and comas and man, fuck this sport, I'm not gonna play this. But
I know, like nah, I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah. But if you just put a serious injury, then it's like, okay, I'll take a chance on millions.
Yeah, for real. Mm-hmm. And what's crazy, even crazier than those sports that we always talk about, is fucking those X game motherfuckers, dog. The skateboarding, the BMX, dirt bikes, like, bro.
Them boys fighting gravity when they in the air.
Snowboarders, fuck, dude. Those motherfuckers are up there too. Have you seen those big air competitions?
Yep.
Ooh.
The mountain bikers, them boys.
Those are some wild men, dude. Some wild ass people.
Yes, sir. Couldn't do it.
So, before we wrap this baby up, before we wrap up 25, what's your IG? What's your Snapchat? What's your Twitter? What's your OnlyFans account where they can,
OnlyFans is at, I don't fuck with y'all boys on OnlyFans. But the gram, Dejon Wilson. It's DEJON, not DI. Wilson, no space. Snapchat, Dejon.Wilson. And I think that's it.
That's it,
yeah.
The IG and Snapchat.
Everything is just my name. Keep it simple. It ain't no like Big Thug 312 or something, it's just. So I am Big Thug and out here. I'm playing.
He's a pretty big thug.
I'm joking.
He's big. I don't know if he's a thug, but he's big. Big.
It's just Dejan. These IPAs doing a job, boy.
He might make the ladies call him Thug. I don't know.
Call me Thug. I put Thug in their phone, so when I call, they know what to do. That's that motherfucker.
All right, this is the end of this shit. 25, 100 podcast.
Yes, sir.
Survive the quarantine. Peace out, gents and ladies and whoever's on here.
Uncles and nieces and aunties and grannies.
Yeah, we support all of you.
All you. All right. Handicapped kids.
The handicap. Oh shit.
I was still on.